So it looks like the education minister from Poland wants to extradite Hunka from Canada back to Poland to try him for war crimes. Now, there's an actual letter that is sent to the Canadian government, and he's asking for them to extradite him from Canada to Poland. How bad can this get? So you're probably thinking, well, it was a long time ago. But there's no ending to murder trials. There is no best by date. He can be told to get back and go and put on trial. He can fight it, but he definitely they have a right to ask him to go and stand trial for possible war crimes. I was thinking when I was going to put this together, I was thinking, look, he's not Russell Brand, isn't it? Because he'd be guilty before he even got there. So you're probably thinking, well, will Trudeau let him go? I'm pretty sure, obviously, 100%, he's going to let it. He's not going to hold him back and say we're 100% protecting the N-word people. He's going to definitely, if they force the issue, he's going to definitely have to let him go over there. We had a guy on the radio today talking about the emergency meeting last night with Trudeau and his cabinet, and they might be saying something today in Parliament around about 2 o'clock, so that might be worth something to listen out for. Let's just have a listen to what they were saying on the radio today.
Polls obviously reasonably believe, something terrible happened, if not with this man, but certainly with this unit, this 14th Waffen-SS Grenadier unit. They were credibly charged with war crimes by the Nuremberg trials, murder of Polish citizens, murder of Jews in the thousands. And, the Poles want to find out what is the truth about this man. Canada should have done the same thing when he came to Canada in the 50s.
There was a Netflix special on a guy who was in America who they went through the courts and everything to extradite him. That got worldwide views. Do you think this will? Do you think this is going to just absolutely bomb the world?
They did, and with the passage of time, of course, many of these war criminals are dying off, and good riddance to them. But there are some who are still alive. Like in the 50s, these men, they disguised themselves. They've been held in Italy, and they were guided into Canada by an advocate in the Ukrainian community, regrettably, and 2,000 of them came here, and they were welcomed with open arms by the Canadian government. And we need to find out, like Greg, we need to find out how that happened, and if there are any others there. I mean, and the one thing that this whole episode shows is like the critical need for some better teaching of Canadian history and the history of the Holocaust, because obviously some people, including the Speaker of the House of Commons, have forgotten some valuable lessons.
So do you see an opportunity here for Pierre Poilievre to strike while the government of the moment is just at its lowest ebb? Do you think Trudeau might resign? What do you think is going to happen today?
Absolutely. Late last night, I don't know if it's been reported widely, there was an emergency cabinet meeting late last night, all the limousines pulling up onto Parliament Hill. That does not happen every day. That happens when there's a genuine crisis or some big news is going to break. I don't think Justin Trudeau is going to quit today. He's a hell of a campaigner, as we all know. But I think they realize they've embarrassed themselves and hurt themselves internationally in a way that hasn't happened in decades. So you're absolutely right.
Who do you think called the meeting last night? Do you think he was 100% Justin Trudeau called the meeting of everyone?
Only Trudeau. The only person who called that meeting of all the cabinet is Trudeau. So is he going to quit? He hates the House of Commons. I can't see him quitting in the House of Commons. He's announced he's going to be there today, but something big is up.
So there you go. You heard it from the professionals. Something big's going to happen today. What's it going to be? What's going to happen today in the House of Commons? Who knows? Who knows what the next chapter is in Canada's history? One thing's for sure. It's going to be a doozy. Till next time.